An achievement hack. Just yesterday, I had a conversation with a very dear friend of mine. Now, similar age, very well read, very well versed in business, intelligent guy, good, wholesome human being, great father. Got a lot of time for this fellow. We've shared many, troughs and peaks together. But the conversation was steered towards, future partners. As in, he's married, happily married. And I just had a conversation, just a loose chat around, what's out there and how things are in the dating marketplace. Now, strangely, he came back with a very peculiar comment and he said, the way I see it is you can only sort of have one or the other. You don't sort of get intelligence and that sort of mark that connection, intelligent connection with women without sort of the graceful appearance or the graceful looks and someone that's fit as well. And it was strange because we're sharing a great in-depth conversation. I love that stimulus, but it was interesting to hear someone's point of view. And the word that came to mind for me was scarcity. When you approach life, the universe, business, you approach commerce, enterprise with scarcity, it's funny how scarcity shows up. And as I said, with an enormous amount of respect and, the kind of time that I've spent with this chap over my years, I was so shocked, spellbound to hear him say, you can't have it all. And I just immediately thought to myself as well, it's interesting, and I want to be clear, get this. You don't want someone else's experience or perspective of life to stain your expectations. Don't let their, perspective and their experiences of life ever interfere or stain, what you're trying to achieve. This is a wholesome man. I'm sure he'd do anything for me. Potentially take a bullet, don't know. But I will say this, when you walk away from conversations like that with people that you dearly care about, and they're that inner circle, that inner sanctum of your life, be cautious that their life doesn't transpose their wants over you or their experiences, expectations. Because if they expect little, then somehow by default you end up with that. So be able to differentiate, be able to dissect, what's appropriate for them, but don't let their life creep into yours. I believe as far as a partner goes, if you and I have the will, the faith and the want, we can create anything. I've certainly done that through business and commerce. I live a life that's nothing short of miraculous. And yet, when it comes to a partner, I have exactly the same process. I feel and think to myself, I'll adopt the same methodology. Expect everything and put in the work, become the person that partner can't say no to. So it was just an interesting conversation. I share that with you, that you don't let someone else's experience or perspective stain your future.